Congratulations! You're the Moon Master!
Hey guys, this is DBS Moonmaster with my second episode of the TrickSpot tutorial mini-series I'm doing on Darkness Glitchers, and as you can see this is Seatown. And just a quick note, I will be doing another TrickSpot tutorial lobby on Sunday at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you guys get mixed up from the time zones, I don't know, look it up on the internet or something, and if you're too lazy, oh well. I made it noon instead of 8 o'clock at night because I know that people in Britain, they're like 8 or 7 hours or 6 hours ahead, and the time just didn't work out. So I'm holding it early. You know, my finals in school just finished, my exams just finished, and I'll have a lot more time this weekend. So basically, any more information on the tutorial lobby I'll put in the description. So moving on with the content of this episode, I am going to mostly be addressing just infected spots. I mean, the spots I'll show, they do have uses in regular multiplayer, but I don't really have many effective strategies like I kind of did on Underground. Like I don't really have them. So I mean, it's Seatown. I looked for them, they weren't there. At least I didn't find them. So I'm not going to be showing all the trick spots in this video. I'm going to be focusing on infected spots this video, because the other spots, you know, they're not very good even for multiplayer. They're even worse for infected. So I'm going to quickly show you this. A lot of people know this. You do a strafe from here to that ledge. And common mistakes people make is that they jump too late, and by that I mean they don't jump at all because they just run off the side before they jump. They don't give themselves enough room down here either. I mean, this chair thing, it doesn't really block you until you've already moved too far forward. And if you move too far forward, that thing blocks you. So this chair, you don't really worry about it. So now you don't have to worry about the chair. You can actually do the crosshair lineup thing I talked about in the last video. Just the thing I'm doing here, and from here you can sprint and get a much better strafe. There is a way to do this without strafe jumping, and I'll show that to you as well. I just want to show you the strafe jumping way, because those of you that are good at strafe jumping, it'll be easier. Quickly, 5 sensitivity for this one, the lowest in my opinion. And there we go. I mean, it's not that hard to do, but you want to get to this second ledge, and you want to do the crosshair lineup thing, but just be careful that you don't fall. Like, that's probably good. Because now you won't get jump knifed unless they have juiced. That's something that I'm going to really point out. Just a lot of times, people hosting infected lobbies, they'll give the infected juiced. I mean, I'm on PS3, so I don't know if it's like, if I have never played Infection on like the main playlist, so we haven't had an update yet. We still got Drop Zone, but Private Match Infection, they have juice most of the time. The leader gives them juice, which I think is a good idea. It's great because while being in a spot like I am now and being able to camp is fun for the humans, the infected having juice just kind of makes it more fair, because normally I could sit up here and the only way they'd get me, they can't jump knife me, the only way they'd get me is if they do what I just did, get there and jump again and knife at me. I mean, you can't get jump knife from there. Take my word on that. So, juiced though, there'll be like a swarm of them with tactical insertions down in here, and they can quickly jump here, and they can hop up. Well, they might not make it like I did, but juice gives them more speed, and they can just jump from there and knife you right there. And you can't get further away. Like, if I try to do that, boom, that thing stops me. So, the way I just did it there that got up, that's still a strafe jump way. If you don't want to do it the strafe jump way, it's fairly simple. You just stand like right here, do the crosshair thing so that you're at the very edge, and sprint and jump. I almost got it there, but when you don't do the strafe jump way, you'll get blocked by that pillar thing quite a bit if you're having trouble. So, oh well. I recommend learning how to strafe jump. That's the best advice I can give. So this next spot is something I found, well, it's not a spot I recommend using, but I just wanted to use it to point out something, which is, well, for one thing, you just climb up back there, but from up here, you can get jump knife from either side. It may not seem like it, but they can jump knife me. I mean, the knifing system in this game, like, they have too much range. I can understand lunging, but when the zombie can't, or the person in general can't lunge to knife you, they shouldn't have some, like, magical extendo knife that they do. I mean, I have a clip. I'm making an infection montage, and in it I will include what I consider to be the worst case of commando in this game. Not even commando, because he knifed me, but he didn't lunge. If you were interested, just see my infection montage. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but anyways, next spot, you stand right there, do a strafe, or you don't even need to do a strafe. I mean, you have the room, and it's not that hard to do. There. See, very simple, and from there you can do whatever you want, but I recommend going here. On top, like, this thing dips and goes down, and I recommend standing right on top of one of these beams, because and don't stand up against the wall, or you'll get jump knifed. And if you're not on one of these beams, you're down here, you'll get jump knifed through the canopy. So just sit on one of these beams, and they have to do what I did over there, or they have to jump from here in order to get you, and from here you can do that. It's kind of actually a useful tactic in some ways. So I recommend going into that spot if you don't have full mobility, because the spot I showed you over there, the first spot I showed you, you need full mobility. Well, maybe there's a way to do it without full mobility. I haven't really explored it too much. Usually I'm too worried that I'll get infected. So that's a great spot to go if you don't have full mobility. And of course, it's not better than this spot over here. This is the spot everyone goes to. Everyone knows how to get here. It's very simple, and it's very good. I mean, you have this long straightaway. You know, the infected have to climb over this little thing here before they can even get at you. I mean, I've managed to kill big groups of humans when I had juice, just like weaving like that and then getting them. But it took a lot of tries, and there would be like so many people camping on there, like the whole team sometimes. I don't encourage you to camp with the masses. You know, if there's like 10 people in one spot, I encourage you to find your own spot. So moving on, this is probably the best spot that I'm about to show you. A lot of people have a lot of trouble doing this, and it's not as hard as it seems. I mean, you need something like sensitivity at 7 or above. You get on this barrel, make sure you're not on these boxes, like make sure you're all the way down on the barrel, and you do that strafe, and you jump, and you crouch in midair. You have to crouch as soon as you jump, or you'll get blocked by that thing. So from here, I've actually done it before where I didn't go to that pillar, I went just straight to this wall. I mean, you don't have to land on this pillar, but this pillar is probably more easy, like, to get to. So from here, you drop down onto this wall, and once you're in this trick spot, there's really only one safe place to go, and that's walking around here to the corner. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this spot before. Just make sure you don't fall off. That would suck. So once you're here, you know, they can't go out that window. They have to do everything I just did to get to me, and they might pile up on the truck and jump at you to try to jump knife you, but they won't be able to unless they have juiced. Juiced will let them. They will be able to jump from the truck and jump knife you if you're sitting right here if they have juiced. And that's something I was talking about earlier, like, you know, juiced, it can seem really annoying. It'll seem like you don't want the infected to have it just because they can get you from jump knifing while you're in good spots. But, you know, despite that, be fair to the infected. I mean, most of the time they have to deal with humans just camping on this annoying bridge or something, you know. juiced, it's fair. So that was every spot on this map that I consider worth showing you as far as infected. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it's not infected and it's SND right now and show you an undefusable bomb. I've done this a couple times in Search. It's really funny. One of the times that I did it, the guy found out how to get on top and defuse it, but he was too late, and the bomb blew up while he was defusing it. It was hilarious. So what you do here is you strafe jump onto this trash can. You don't have to strafe jump. I apply strafe jump, like just the label of strafe jump, to so many things when you don't have to do it. So just, you don't even need to sprint. In fact, I wonder, yeah, you can just stand next to it and jump. You know, make things easier for yourself. So just sit here and about the center. I mean, you don't have to like line it up super perfect, but just try to be kind of in the center. And here you plant the explosives, or the bomb. Who calls it the explosives? So now I'm going to show you that you can't defuse it. I mean, you probably take my word for it, but I'm just going to show you anyways. So from here, nope, and nope. And in fact, I was last alive when I planted it, and I killed myself, and we were all spectating the other team. They're like teabagging, killing chickens, and when they finally went over to defuse the bomb, they're like, "Oh shoot, I can't defuse this thing. Oh no!" Like there was 3 of them. 2 of them ran, 1 stayed behind and tried, and the one that stayed behind, you know, he figured it out. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my video. My next video will be like an infected montage. I'll get that up sometime soon. So TrickSpot tutorial lobby in the description. So see you guys next time.